What is going on, everyone? We're back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Royals' new stadium. This has obviously come out a couple of days ago at this point. And I kind of want to get my thoughts and opinions on it because it's actually a lot better than the first renderings looked, or even the second ones looked, in my opinion. So let's just get right into this video. So this is what they tweeted out on their Twitter. You guys can obviously see right here. It looks really nice with this picture. I mean, they obviously had like the old World Series stuff up from when they won in 2015 and all the fans and the flags. So the stadium overall looks pretty good. I like the berm out in center field. I think that looks really nice. I like that they brought the water fountains back. And like, what was that, right center field? And it looks like they have the bullpens over to left. So the bullpen situation, it doesn't look like the best from this angle, but we got to get a better shot if these actually do go through. They are doing two concepts right now with where they're going to be at. So this is another picture of their other concept that they have right now. So this is the two ones that they preached, and there are two different areas. We're going to go over those areas in just a second. But this one is also really nice. They both kind of have the same feel. This is like a lot more modern, you can tell, with the glass out there, kind of that like almost like a rooftop area where it says Royals Park. And you can obviously tell the bullpens, they have double bullpens. So it is like Baltimore Stadium a little bit in left field with the bullpen. So that does kill a lot of seating out there. And they do have, the same kind of batter's eye in center field, and they did bring back the fountains in both of these, so the fountains should be staying, which is nice. But yeah, so this one looks a lot more like the A's stadium, I think, with the Las Vegas renderings we're seeing. But this one definitely does look nice, I gotta be honest. They both do look nice so far, and I do like them a lot more than that brick, one that they had going. This was another view of like their old kind of renderings that they had and stuff like that, and these were kind of their old ones. So I think these look a lot better. Let's go to the article that was released a couple of days ago that kind of talks about their plans so far. So obviously the Royals are gonna, they're gonna be doing this new thing. That's kind of what it says. Here's their tweet they got a couple days ago. Cost around $2 billion, which is an insane amount of money. To be honest, so we'll see how much they're gonna get. They said the tax will be 350 million. That I guess Kansas City would help them out with, is what I assume. But yeah, it is in two different locations, and they said that they want the opening day to be 2028. So that is definitely something to think about. And then they would choose between the two sites at the end of September. So this is coming up pretty soon on their new stadium where it's going to be built. And here's a nice picture of this North Kansas City district area, which actually does look really nice. So this stadium would have around 35,000 seats. So this is kind of what we're seeing with these new stadiums, and them lowering the seat count, which is kind of something that's been going across the league in general. And the max capacity would be 38,000 apparently in both of the parks. So there you go. That's kind of what that's kind of what is going to go on. They haven't. I don't know if they're going to keep the Kauffman Stadium name, because that is obviously their team founder and first owner's name. So I don't know if they're gonna call it Kauffman Stadium again, or they're gonna call it Royals Park, which is what we've seen. It would be interesting. Obviously, this team doesn't have a sponsor for their stadium name like other parks do. But I do like that about that Kansas City, because there's only I think 5 other teams that do that, between Fenway Park, Wrigley Field, Yankee Stadium, Angel Stadium, and Dodger Stadium. So this that would be kind of sad to see if your sponsor took the name over, but we will see if that actually happens, because all the other teams have sponsors. So the East Village location is actually over here. We can take a look. It's actually right here in Kansas City, so we can zoom out. It's actually right in the city of Kansas City, so it actually could be a nice spot. I don't know where around here it would be, but it's supposed to be somewhere over here. I'm not sure if the article has mentioned where it would be. Well, on 8th Street, so this street over here, so somewhere around here maybe. Would be pretty interesting to see if they can get that done. Like a $2 billion is insane though. If we go ahead and look what it actually looks right now, maybe in this parking lot, this is where it would be. Not totally sure where they would actually put this, or if they'd buy out anything to get the stadium here. I don't know how it's going to work, but that's what it says in the article at least. So would be interesting to see if they do get that done overall. And then this is what that stadium would look like, which it looks insane to me. I mean, it looks like, it looks like a soccer stadium in my opinion. So it does look really nice. They also said there would be some retail spaces and entertainment, and it would be open 365 days. So that's kind of the model they're going with right here, which I think can work in my opinion. So it would be interesting to see if that actually happens and they actually get what they want to do, because obviously all these stadiums, they want to, they want it to be more than just a stadium, right? So that's what they're kind of going for. Here's another nice picture, kind of a sky bridge over the highway right here on what they're kind of thinking. So looks really nice so far. That's one of the concepts. The other one is in North Kansas City. So if you take a look on the map, that is around here. So, you know, the other one would be like what, right here, and then this one would be over here. So it's not a terrible spot. I think both of these are pretty good locations for what they're going for in this stadium. So 90-acre pieces of land, probably the same $2 billion, I think, as they said previously. But yeah, it just looks really nice overall. And they said the same thing, 365 days. And then this is what this one would look like. This is the more futuristic one that we kind of saw. And obviously, when they do these renderings, obviously this never really happens, like on, you know, the full rendering coming true. But that's kind of what they're going for. And then they talk about some of the economic impact that it would have. It obviously would create a lot of jobs in the area. $1.4 billion in labor income and $2.8 billion in economic output. So that's kind of what they're going for, trying to help the city just be more than just a stadium that they're going to put up. So I do like that. I do like the concepts of these, but I don't know if it's actually going to go through plan, because I don't think I've ever gone to a stadium thinking I'm going to buy, you know, something that I need at my house. You know what I'm saying? I kind of go there for the event. I don't know what they would put, but you can obviously see the figures here that they, you know, say they're going to get with the office jobs and all this money and stuff. So we'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But yeah, let's take a look. So this is their old stadium, Kauffman Stadium, where they play right now. So this is where it is, and this is kind of where they want it to be, because it's not in the city. It's kind of a little bit of a drive away. And we obviously know for baseball games, it's different for football, right? Because this is obviously Arrowhead Stadium where the Chiefs play. Obviously, super popular team, super good team in the NFL. But it's a little bit different, because you think about NFL, you only play, what, like 8 or 9 home games? What, you play, what, 82 home games in baseball? So you kind of want the same a little bit closer to the city, which is kind of what they're going for. So it's easier for people to travel there, especially if it's like a 7 o'clock game on like a weekday. You can get there off work or something like that. So that makes most sense. So if you take a little zoom out, this is where Kauffman Stadium is. This is where that North Kansas City one would be. Or we could take a look at the East Village one, and it'd be right below there. And this is Kauffman Stadium. This is where it would be. So it would be a lot better location for them if they can actually get this done. Like they said, they're kind of be on the same path as the Oakland A's, 2028. Oakland's hoping for 2027, but it's probably going to be for 2028. So that is their new stadium idea. I really like these pictures, though. They look really nice. I mean, the Oakland A's ones didn't really look the best, I gotta be honest. I think they are getting some new renderings of them going, but these look a lot better, and it would be definitely interesting to see. We can actually go to their website real quick, because they do have a couple interesting things on there as well. Alright, so this is their website that they have for the new ballpark. You can obviously see both locations here. And they obviously have this little like header of, you know, what they kind of think they're going to do. And they can pretty much go and talk about why they're doing this. And, you know, I think that they obviously want to do this just because it's going to be closer to the city. It's going to be better for the city of Kansas City in general and the fans. And I do think it is the best decision for them. I hope they keep the name, though, Kauffman Stadium, because I do like that name a lot. And they kind of go over what it would do and how it would affect everyone. So it is pretty cool. You can go ahead and check this website out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Yeah, it's a pretty cool website in general about a bunch of stuff about their new stadium. I think the A's have this one too as well. So very interested to see, you know, more about this stadium and what actually comes out about it. Obviously, we know the Royals are doing this. Tampa's in the process of getting some renderings and a location, but they've been on that for years. But like I said, the owner wants to do it, you know, before the end of the year. So we'll see what happens with this situation. Obviously, we know the Oakland situation right now. So the Royals are throwing their ring into the foot of a new stadium. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I can give you some more information about this Kansas City Royals move and why they're doing it. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.